Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to FreeCAD Fun channel. For the sheetmetal exercise or practice, now I will create this practice drawing. It's a mounting clip with the L shape and then another bend with 32 degree. This is dimension for inch, so I will take a look for the inch unit. So I try to edit preference for unit. Let's say units, and I will change to inch. The inch is true, so we'll create for the decimal. So for the number of decimal, about 2 point. Okay, let's apply. Okay, now for the base, create this first. So go to part design, create sketch, and then create this. We can choose exact line. Okay, now we can create rectangle. For the dimension, 1.12 to 1.50. Okay, click this 3 point for symmetry. Let's undo first. Create dimension first. 1.5. Okay, and let's take a look again. 1.12. 1.12 inch. Okay, now create this symmetry. Okay, now sketch fully constrained. Now we can close. So click the sketch. Let's go to the sheetmetal workbench and then create base sheet metal. For the thickness, 0.06. Okay, and the thickness 0.06. Radius, let's try 0.06. Okay, now for the second bend, we can create this bending for the length of 1 inch. Okay, create this edge and then create bending for length 1 inch. Okay, and then for another bending for the length of 2.43 and degree 32. Okay, now go to this edge and then create bend for the degree. Let's try 32. Okay, and the length 2.43. Let's check again. Yes. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, I think it's good. So now we can create a pocket. So let's go to part design and then can create fillet for radius 0.62. So click this edge for radius 0.62. Okay, now before the next one I will create color with the emerald, and then for color let's try green. Okay, can close and then create the shadow and then the direction. Okay, now click this face for create a pocket circle. Can click the sketch and create circle, and then let's take a look for the position. Okay, this 0.5 and then this 1 inch. Okay, so the position, let's analyze from this top. So I think for the 112 with the 0.06, so 0.56. So I think this in the same with the axis. Now for the distance of 0. Okay, now center. This 1 inch, so from 1.50 this will be 0.5 inch. Okay, now create this external geometry and then create this point with this line for 0.5. okay, now the diameter of the circle 0.62. okay, 0.62 for diameter. Okay, now let's arrange this dimension. Okay, now let's close the sketch. It's already fully constrained. Now we can create pocket with the thickness same with the plate. Okay, click OK. Now for the first pocket already created, now we can create the second pocket using slot. Now click this face, create sketch, and then create slot, and then create external geometry. Okay, now click this point and this line. For dimension 1 inch. Okay, now let's take a look for the position 0.5. click this point and this point. Let's try. No, this point. Maybe we can create another external geometry, then create distance, this line and this point. Okay, for the 0.5 inch. Okay, now for the y or radius 0.21. okay, now create radius 0.21. okay, now let's take a look. Okay, now create this distance between two center. Let's try 1.2. okay, now the sketch is green. Now we can close the sketch and create pocket, same thickness. Okay, now we can click OK. So check with this drawing, it's same. Now for the last pocket, let's create again the same slot with another through cut here. Now click the sketch and then click this face and create the sketch. Now create the slot. Okay, now for the position 0.62. okay, let's try maybe 2.43 minus 0.62 minus 1.25. It's about 2.43 minus 0.62 minus 1.25, above 0.56, so this is the dimension 0.56. So I will create external geometry with the okay, with this point and this line distance, okay, 0.5656, okay, and the radius 0.28, radius 0.28, okay. For degree, this distance between center 1.25, okay. Okay, now can create the through cut. Using this line. Okay, now create this for vertical and then click this point and this point and the axis for symmetry, and then this width of cut 0.12, so this line dimension for 0.12, okay. Now we can cut this line and this radius, okay. So this radius 0.28, okay. this line with this point. Okay, this point and this point, this point and this point. For dimension, let's say 0.64. okay, try again with this point and this point. This line, this line, okay, same. Error. So let's check again for the 1 degree. Maybe this arcus and the line for tangent. Okay, so now created radius here. For radius 0.56. Now create arcus. For radius 6. okay, now click this point with the center for 0 inch and this point with the this point with this center for okay, so this point with this point 0. okay, so now create polyline. Okay. Now to cut this and cut this, I will union the sketch cut. So I will cut this line, and okay, so delete this So let's check for the degree. Okay, now click this point and this point for the dimension for degree, and then click this arcus with the line for tangent. Okay, click again this line for with arcus for tangent. Okay, things still 3 degrees. Let's check again. Okay, now this point with this axis, point with this axis, 0.06. Okay, 2 degree. Now this line with this point for dimension. Okay, now last degree of freedom. Let's check. Okay, now click this line for horizontal. Okay, now the cutting sketch already green, we can close the sketch. Okay, now we can cut for the pocket with the same thickness. Okay, now let's click OK. Okay, now we go to the flatten fold. So we can go to sheetmetal workbench and then click for the base plate of steel metal and then create flatten fold. Okay, now let's click for ANSI. Let's click OK. Okay, let's try again. Flatten fold. ANSI. Okay. Now this is the flatten fold. I think the sketch is not the same. Can check for the degree. Its angle rotation Y. Try again. X. No. Let's turn 90. we can hide first for the sketch. Unfold. Now I think this is the unfold plate. We can hide the pocket, so this is the flatten fold. Okay, so we can continue with the sheet metal and can hide this. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next practice of sheet metal. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.